Are you a people pleaser? Are you often saying yes to something that you'd like to say no to for fear of letting someone else down? Well, these 5 tips will save you a ton of heartache. These are 5 simple reasons why you must set boundaries. Now, I've got my notes here, so I may look down periodically just to make sure that I cover everything that I like to cover for you guys. So, number one, having boundaries is essential for your mental health. You have got to take care of your mental health. You can't be around here trying to do everything for everybody and not thinking about yourself. Fear can never supersede the need to protect your mental health. Mental health is essential. Number two, setting boundaries is protection for you, not rejection of them. Just because you have to say no or you have to remove yourself from a circumstance or a situation doesn't mean that you don't love the person, that you never want to speak to them or see them again. It just simply means that what they currently have going on is not something that's in your best interest to participate in. So you have to remove yourself. Number three, when you set boundaries, you put yourself first and you put everybody else in line. There is nothing wrong with choosing you first. You can't pour from an empty cup. So if you are constantly doing things for others, going along with things with other people, not protecting your mental health, not getting adequate rest, skipping out on things that make you happy and doing things that you want to do, that's just not good for you. And that's not good for the other person either, because people will push and push and push until you reach a point to where sometimes things that are said can't be unsaid. So again, setting boundaries is for your protection. It's not meant to reject anyone or to hurt anyone's feelings. Number four, setting boundaries does not allow people to play the victim in problems that they created for themselves. Lack of planning on their part does not constitute any action on your part. Just like you plan out what you need to do, everything from making sure you have enough money to getting to where you need to go in a timely manner to doing things that you need to do, others need to do the same thing. We cannot allow our significant others or our grown children, aging parents, and coworkers that tend to procrastinate to allow themselves to cause stress for us, or we can't allow them to cause stress for us. Lack of planning on their part does not constitute an emergency on ours. So we have to make sure that we're setting boundaries so that everybody understands that if you create a situation for yourself, I am not Captain Save 'em. I'm not running to your defense. If you created this issue for yourself, I will listen. Sometimes I will try to help you with a solution, but I'm not taking on your stuff. So we have to set boundaries so that we don't take on stuff that belongs to somebody else. Number five, your boundaries are to make you comfortable, not them. Saying no to them means sometimes saying yes to you. Sometimes we have to say no. Sometimes we have to say no, thank you. That doesn't work for me. That's not on my list of things to do for today. We have to sometimes just simply say no. It will make you uncomfortable. It makes them uncomfortable, but we have to say no. No, thank you. That's not going to work for me. Lastly, you only get one shot at this thing called life. Never allow the old version of yourself to pull you back into old habits for the sake of any relationship. Just because you love someone doesn't mean that they get to walk all over you. You have to stand on your boundaries. You can't make changes to those boundaries and allow certain things for certain people. You have to stick to your guns, stick to your boundaries. Don't allow the fear of losing someone to stop you from doing what's best for you. All relationships require some form of boundaries. If you allow people to push and pull and tug at you, they will eventually wear you out. You want to limit stress, you want to do what's best for you, and you want to have the best possible relationships you can have without feeling like you're the one that's doing all of the giving, that you're the one that's doing all of the work, and you're allowing others to cause you stress or to cause you to have to do things that you no longer want to do. Set those boundaries. Keep those boundaries. It'll make you uncomfortable. It's going to make some of your family members and friends uncomfortable. People may start thinking, oh, she thinks she's all that. Or, oh, she no longer has time for us. Or, oh, she no longer wants to do what needs to be done to maintain this friendship or this relationship. If that happens and your boundaries are being violated, then you must remove yourself from that situation and that circumstance. What's meant to be will be. And you never have to allow yourself to be made to feel less than so that someone else can stay a part of your life or your circumstance or your situation. Again, this is the seasoned lady coming back at you with just a little bit of this and that, a little food for thought. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and until the next time something comes to my mind that I feel like needs to come out of this mouth, I'll see you soon. Chat with you again.